Happy Friday, everybody. Joshua Keene here with Laporte Insurance, a commercial insurance account executive here, also known as the Red Bearded Risk Guy, with my fourth and final behavior of the month for Cybersecurity Awareness Month as a National Cybersecurity Alliance Cybersecurity Awareness Champion. And the fourth and final behavior we're focused on for preventing cybercrime is learning how to recognize phishing attacks. So phishing is when cyber criminals use fake emails, social medias, posts, or direct messages with the goal of luring you into clicking a bad link, downloading a bad file onto your computer, or even just giving out information that you shouldn't be sharing with them. It's really on the rise because it's a really low skill thing. It doesn't require any special technology. If you can use an email and you know how to smooth talk people and don't have much of a moral or ethical compass, you can do this. And so it's definitely, we're seeing a lot more of it than we were before. And so, there's a couple examples I can give that I've heard or even seen at various employers in the past. One is, it's really common for just when you take a new job somewhere to be bombarded with attacks. So someone will start a new job and then their information will be posted on the company website, especially if they're in a sales type role. And then that person will start getting texts and emails from their manager or from the company owner of their new employer saying, hey, I need help with a favor. An example is, hey, I'm going to be talking to another health insurance benefits broker and I need a copy of the census. I can't get it on my computer. Can you email it to me? Or another example is we want to throw a surprise party for the secretary and I just don't remember her exact birthday. Can you send me her date of birth? Or even I'm locked out of really important software like QuickBooks or online banking or some other important software to operations, and just asking for your login so that they can get in, and they'll make it seem urgent. They'll make it seem like it's coming from someone that has authority. So it seems like, oh, I need to get this person this information. But there are ways to learn how to watch for these types of attacks. So there's a lot of that in the article. Things to watch for are misspellings and bad grammar. Again, urgency, anything that sounds too good to be true. You always want to look at email addresses and make sure that the actual email address of the person that you're receiving it from. And so if it's your company owner or your manager, verify the email address, or even give them a call and say, hey, did this come from you? And so there's more in that in the article I'm linking below on how to identify phishing, and then even more on what to do when you do identify it. So how to report it, how to block the senders depending on what email client you use, and more. So I'll share that in the link below. I'd love to hear some stories or feedback on instances of you catching phishing attacks or suspicious behavior like this. I know most people are experiencing this. So, and unfortunately, most of us are aware, so we're catching it when it happens. You don't have to share any embarrassing horror stories, but if you have caught someone in the act recently and stopped something from happening, I'd love to hear your success stories. And if you want to do more about preventing this, another huge thing that you can do is employee awareness training and cybersecurity awareness training. It's really cheap now. It's really easy to implement. If you have questions about how to implement that, I can help with that or point you in the right direction with that. Or we can even do the full cybersecurity or cyber risk assessment I've been talking about all month for Cybersecurity Awareness Month. I just love to be a resource to make sure that you don't have any vulnerabilities you don't know about, and help you resolve them if you do, both from a preventative standpoint and a response and insurance standpoint if something should happen. Again, this has been Joshua Keene as a Cybersecurity Alliance Cybersecurity Awareness Champion, wrapping up the month of October for Cybersecurity Awareness Month. The Red Bearded Risk Guy at Laporte Insurance in the Commercial Insurance Department. Again, comment below, send me a message if you have any comments or have questions. I'd love to be a resource for you. Happy Friday and have a great rest of your weekend.